Oh my gosh. I do this every time. I don't remember what I was doing, but I think we had just gone down a different path.
What big ears you have. Luka sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet.
Oh yeah, we went on a different path and now we're hiding instead of... We were on our way to both go see Rolo, I think, and now we're just hiding.
After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
Because we were hiding in the bushes, and oh my gosh, Gran just showed up in the radioactive suit. What was Gran doing? That's right. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why were you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit?
Well, that was my gran.
That was your Gran?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this.
Let's just get to the treehouse and figure things out from there.
Lead the way. Okay, see, it didn't take me too long to figure it out.
The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Okay, well, let's go meet Rolo. Time to go the wrong way. We'll go this way. Oh, this guy again. I keep forgetting that there's multiple of these. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Of course, we're not
The
worried.
clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's.
Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it.
Absolutely.
If you just sign here, acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love.
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so
We don't
hard
trust this
the
guy
pen
at all.
nearly snapped.
There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
The clipboards looked at each other for a moment,
I mean, sure.
almost pondering the possibility, then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Do we have to talk to this guy? Maybe we can just walk by him. Okay, I guess we should.
Hi, Mr. Nuncreed.
Luka, let me give you some advice. The next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give him a good hard bop right in the kisser.
Oh, Gran tells me just to keep away from the clipboards.
That's good. That's good. Your Gran is a smart lady, Luka. Speaking of which, you better run along home now. Too dark to be out wandering on your own. Yeah, I'm on my way home. Not on my way to go hang out. Oh, teenagers? Teenagers hanging out? What are they doing? Teenagers, you up to no good? The answers you seek will be revealed in due time. The question is, the figure intoned, are you prepared to live with the truth? Hey, teenagers. Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how all the perennial harvest folks order the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why? I don't know. Just thought it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Well, the customer's always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. I can't wait. Do. The town is a-bustling tonight. Getting ready for the festivals. Let's see what's up.
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
It's all coming together quite nicely. I couldn't have done it without you.
The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
I'm not sure about that. Nonsense. That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yeah, she's been indisposed of late. She doesn't like me, does she? Oh no, that's not it at all. She's just been busy. Of course. Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks to her. The History Museum adds a real air of importance to the whole affair. And we couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. My father was a great man. You're darn tootin' he was.
Kerr lopped his arm on Gus's shoulder.
But I mean the entire Valentine family. Present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Ask away. William, why are you doing all of this? Gosh, I've never felt one needing a compelling reason to throw a party. I mean, fair. I'm with William on this one. Not just the festival. All of this. There's gonna be 100 down on their luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so invested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love most about agriculture business? Seeds. Seeds? Yep, a little bundle of potential.
With a glimmer in his eye, Kerr gestured grandly toward the horizon.
They're gonna take our land and our jabs. If you treat a seed right, nurture it, feed it, and it can grow into something truly special. You see potential here? Undoubtedly. The seed of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge. And the right leadership, of course. Oh. Good night, Mayor Valentine. Okay. Okay, just have a conversation like that in front of these kids. That's fine. Okay, bye. Mayor doesn't want to be talked about. Or talked to. Alright, time to go. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, the treehouse is just a little farther on from here.
So what's your buddy Rolo like?
Rolo? He's Rolo.
Not particularly helpful.
Sorry, I just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the foul harvest.
It's about damn time you tell me what this foul harvest thing is.
It's kind of a long story.
Hit me with the highlights. Yes, I would also like a refresh on that, please.
Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal.
Oh, big deal fertilizer.
It was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it
Because it was made of people. That's my guess. I'm not sure.
So Valentine's grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in the town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used his fertilizer. Things were good.
I'm sensing a big butt.
Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died. And something changed.
Changed? How?
Could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was the water or air or soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died. And everyone blamed the Valentines.
The foul harvest.
Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs.
Sheesh.
The next year the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot of what happens.
And no one knows why?
Nope.
I take it Rolo's farm got the short end of the stick?
Yep. For some reason, their farm was hit harder than others.
That sucks.
Things have got better since Perennial Harvest came to town.
The Beacon Pines Reborn Initiative? It's the BPRI?
Yep. First thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put up hotels. One town over a week. Oh, they even put us up in hotels. One town over for a week. While they decontaminated the groundwater. We better get going.
Nothing about this is suspicious at all. Oh, I haven't done this one in a while. We haven't tried
Luka
fusion.
wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
Boop. We gotta collect all these items. What do we find? Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had his way. Property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town.
Should we give it back to him?
He may not even want it back. The man's got a contentious relationship with me. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. Alright, more items.
Luka wrapped some tape. Hey, you never know.
Time to get some items. Got a fish. Got a fish. Come here. Memory fish. So is that the state of Texas?
It's got a bunch of big words written on it.
Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights with respect to Beacon Pines CBD and surrounding area has been rejected.
What's that for?
Applicant Valentine Estate. Good. Good.
Luka placed a sinker. Sometimes the best.
Alright. I hope this, like... I mean, yeah, I don't care if it doesn't matter and it's just, like, backstory, but, like, that'd be really cool if, like, all of this somehow formed together into, like, some mystery thing. Ooh, it's a message in a bottle.
Wallace, 8 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man.
Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. There's something in it. There's something in it, though, Papa. Grandpapa. Sorry, I had to go through memory fishing for a little bit.
It's about time. I was going to give up and go home. Who's the new kid?
Name's Beck. You must be Rolo.
I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission
Rolo
Control.
waggled his head with pride.
You'll find we've spared no expense at construction.
I've seen worse looking piles of junk.
Thanks. Hey, Luka, you know the security...
I forgot how to talk, apparently, in the last 2 minutes.
You know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah.
Well, I was waiting. I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. Poor Rolo. I swear every time I do Rolo's voice, it changes. They're just all going through puberty all the time when I play this game. Did you just lock us out, Rolo? I swear, Christ. That's loud. He goes all out, doesn't he?
Always.
It's gotta be something that we can throw. Aha! Oh. Maybe if I... Hell yeah. A second one? Rolo, you gotta be shitting me. A third one? Is it moving? Oh, come on. Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place?
There's a guy in town named Geoff who tries to junk for stacks.
Junk food for junk. Nice.
So, pretty sweet securities, right?
It was imaginative, I'll give you that.
Luka, are you sure we can trust the new recruit? I'll vouch for her.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh, Luka, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Luka sucked in a long breath.
So, like I said, there was someone here.
What were they doing?
I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters. I don't think so. It seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running.
A man pulled you in?
Yeah, but I got away.
You keep saying it was a man. They were wearing a mask, right?
Yeah.
Then it could have been a whoa man. How did you get away?
I grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. And they let go and I ran.
Dang. That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma.
Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Becca and I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
Rolo let out a low whistle.
And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So, let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woe man in a protective suit. And then you saw your gran in the same suit talking to Eris Valentine?
Pretty much.
I'm beginning to think this town is kind of awesome.
Rolo and Luka shot back a look.
No offense. And so we can logically conclude, aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town. And their leader is your gran, and she tried to murder you.
First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second, he could have been my gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged.
But she's definitely hiding something.
Maybe.
Your gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around all day making jam. Oh god, I want gran jam. Gran jam! What could she possibly have to hide?
I don't know. We haven't talked much since she moved in.
Moved in? Your gran isn't from here?
No, she came a few months back to take care of me after
After his mom went missing. Did you know your gran before? Someone in the comments had a really good theory that gran is just mom aged because of the weird stuff going on in the factory. Remember that that weird little kid got the mutant ooze?
Not really, no. It's been years since I'd seen her.
Luka, don't take this the wrong way. But are you sure your gran is on the up and up?
Luka gazed out the window.
I've never thought about that. I'm just saying. It sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up.
We could say the same thing about your family.
But you're right.
Luka, your gran is hiding something.
And Pa says folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house.
If my gran really is hiding something, don't you think I would have noticed it by now?
That's kind of the whole point of hiding something.
I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear, and we can start getting to the bottom of this.
I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in. Ooh, I want to find out what's going on.
Chapter 6. Secret Lair.
Ooh.
Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luka walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
It'll be fine.
What time is it?
Oh, I was like, can we go downstairs in our cute little pajamas? Gonna jump down. I'm going. Patience. Doesn't Gran always keep the door locked? Won't let me do anything. Okay. Oh my god, that Rolo.
Well, what on earth is that? That ridiculous thing on your head.
Oh, this? It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast is clear?
Yeah, whatever she's been up to this week. It's been keeping her busy most of the day.
Very well. The game is afoot.
Luka and Beck rolled their eyes as Rolo strutted across the room.
If I were Gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rolo flung open the cabinet with
I am
confidence.
100% Rolo, just messing things up all the time. Aha!
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume. How do you think that Dusty isn't what we're looking for?
Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. Eureka! She's lit a fire in order to burn the evidence.
She keeps that fire going every day, Rolo.
Drat, it may already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luka, is there anywhere Gran doesn't want you to go?
Yeah? The closet upstairs.
So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first.
No dice, is locked.
Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now.
And I have no idea what the key is.
If it really is important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else?
She has her berry bushes.
Who has ever thought, I'm gonna take this important thing and huck it in a bush? True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary?
Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway, I can't reach the
A
latch.
look of realization crept onto Luka's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
The kitchen. The sink is still on because I left it and the fridge is still open. Thank you, game.
All right, Willow. This is your time to shine.
Ah, yes. You've called upon my expert detective skills. And now I shall proceed with...
Before he could finish, Luka scrambled up Rolo's back.
Hey, this is my idea of detective work.
Every squad needs a good lockpick. And every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on.
This is beneath my standing.
Stop complaining and hold still. Got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of
Oh
them.
my god, we're gonna break something. It's gonna be
Their
awful.
eyes searched for anything amiss. But the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah, I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank on this random teacup and...
As Beck pulled on one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click. The
Of course.
entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
Of course. This seems like your Gran has been doing some remodeling.
Dude, only two types of people have secret lairs. Evil masterminds and superheroes.
So which one do we think she is?
We're about to find out.
I love that, like, cliche / trope when people are trying to find something and it's completely accidental when they find it. After they were looking for it. Something unhinged. Oh, wow. Yeah, this can't be good.
We need to look around before jumping to conclusions.
Okay.
Luka jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter.
I feel like I should know who Walter is,
For
but
a
I
long
don't.
moment, he just stared at it.
Is Walter Grandpa? What do you got there?
It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files.
Your dad was a doctor?
Luka nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rolo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it? 1 sec. Dense documents such as these are a lot of cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of a preeminent scholar in dense documents. And cheeseburgers. By all means,
He
proceed.
stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Here we are. Follow-up examination of Terrence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. That's not good. Now he describes soreness in muscle and joints. This is similar to symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Rolo looked up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nuncreed's name. Wait,
Rolo's finger traced across the page.
there's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Mr. Willoughby claims that the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions. It's like he came back to the report later and made those notes. So it might be related to something
Rolo
else.
scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease or whatever it is. Progress is so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind. Exacerbated by the loss. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hand.
Luka, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does this say next?
Rolo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends.
What? There has to be more.
Luka frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luka, I think that's the only one. Oh my god, what is happening? Someone poisoned the town. It's alphabetical, see?
What did he mean? Enough is enough. How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit.
Luka slammed the drawer shut. A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your gran a serial killer? Because I'm starting to get that vibe.
Don't be ridiculous.
Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town. Out of the kindness of her heart. I mean, if it is our mama, maybe she's trying to get revenge. She puts the little symbols by some of them.
Yeah, Mr. Duncreed has a check mark. The clipboards are all inside a big circle.
My mom's are both on there. Both with question marks.
Gus Valentine has a question mark. Harris has a question mark, but that's been crossed out.
Mr. Kerr has a bullseye. The killer has chosen her victim next.
We don't know what any of this means.
Whatever it means, it's probably not good. Grandma's gonna come find us. I just know it. Gran keeps buff. What do we have here? Barrels marked caution, explosive.
And jam jars?
That's enough jam to feed the whole town. Oh my god, it's not jam, it's explosives! What kind of incendiary jam is your gran making? Ooh, incendiary's one.
She wouldn't have to have had me walk around town delivering bombs. Right?
Only one way to find out.
Rolo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
Huckleberries.
He smacked his lips.
A hint of brown sugar. And ink. What?
Rolo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Aha!
Rolo offered the slimy note to Luka and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli.
A grand jamgram?
It says, last night I used the disguise Eris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go.
Aw, man. What are they? Are they doing a heist?
Whatever it is, it can't be good.
So more a bombshell than a bomb, am I right? You're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here. Oh, Rolo. Listen, you can have two bad jokes. You can never have too many bad jokes. All right, let's see what this is.
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool, this looks like a treasure map.
Not every old map is a treasure map, Rolo.
Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't fault that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance of town. And if we follow it,
Rolo carefully traced the path with his finger.
it leads right
He
to
jabbed down at the end point.
Town Square.
That's the fountain in the middle of town.
What a weird place to hide treasure. Rolo, that doesn't look like a treasure to me. The end of the path on the map has those same symbols as those explosives over there. So, it's not hiding treasure. A real bummer.
Rolo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month?
The festival. Ooh. Did you just say gulp? This feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will gather near the center of town. She's gonna blow up the festival!
Not if we stop her.
I knew it. I called it. We called it. What was that?
Luka looked up from the map.
What was that?
No, I heard it too. That was the front door. Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Shh.
Quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark.
This isn't gonna work out.
Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps.
I'm so nervous.
The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall.
I'm being silent too.
Then suddenly, it stopped.
What was it?
Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other.
Oh,
A muffled male voice broke the
it's
silence.
not Gran. Is it clipboard?
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Ooh. Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step.
I would be crying at this point. Yahoo! I'm not here to hurt anyone.
Thump,
I'm just here to help. Just
thump. At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
huh? Guess it's nothing.
Rolo shifted. Luka gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Rolo, don't.
It was too late. Rolo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Oh my god. Flaming chicken coop!
With all his weight, Rolo tackled the man to the ground.
Rolo?
Mysterious creepy man?
Letty were there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I don't know if I had it in me, but there was only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rolo, that was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Luka scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
Oh, he's fine.
You sure clobbered him good, Rolo. He's knocked out cold.
As Beck flicked back on the light, Luka and Rolo both gasped in stereo.
Mr. Tolliver?
Chapter 7.
Whew. We found a lot of things this chapter. We gotta figure out what Grant is doing, who Grant is, this mystery of what happened to the town, actually. So many questions, not enough answers, but we're gonna have to find those out next time. So let's see what happens, and hopefully we get to the bottom of this. Okay, bye.